Welcome to the saga of the door color. I'm about to paint this a color that I didn't see coming, but it is so Vardo. It's going to be, things are going to be popping so loud you'll be able to hear it in Nova Scotia or Ireland, Switzerland, I mean worldwide, maybe even Romania. Wow. Oh, you want to see what color it's going to be, do you? Here he goes. Keep your hats on, because wow. Oh boy. Oh, I love it. Here it is. Oh, wow. Look at that. Can you just, wow. I don't know. You may not realize it, but I'm kind of excited about this. Wow. Wish I wasn't hanging off the precipice trying to paint. Can you believe it? Oh, drip. The peach. This is something like Starry Night Blue. Benjamin Moore. Wow. Did I mention I'm excited about this? Again? Did I say it again? I had been buying everything in gallons just so I can use it later on, but I wasn't sure about this, if I'd ever use it on something else. So I only got a quart. There it is. Let me get out of the way so you can see it. I want to see it. Oh, mm-mm-mm. I just love it. I think this is going to make the whole project, well, I don't know. It's just, wow. I'm sorry that I keep saying that, but I am just excited about this. I love that. Okay, no more. Don't say it anymore, Kenny. No more. Just finish, shut your mouth and paint. Well, I got the first coat of paint on that door. I really love that color. It's the next day. I painted this yesterday. So I'm having to prop it closed because I don't have the doorknob on and the barrel bolt and all that stuff. So because it's like pouring rain, I'm going to work inside today. There's a couple things. I need to clean up the mess that's on the floor a little bit, get the paint. Well, let's go in out of the rain. Well, okay. So as you can see, there's quite a disaster here still. That side looks really good over where I'm building the train set. I was looking for paint yesterday, and I thought, I know it's here somewhere. So started swimming, looking for stuff. I'm going to put some shelves up over on this side and change the configuration just a little bit. Try to make it so I can easily see that it's going to be like the paint department over there. So I guess let's get at it. This shelving will be really job specific for paint cans. So I'm going to make a space 9 inches in between each the bottom of one shelf and the top of the next. Pretty sure I'll have to scrounge for more shelving material. It's just scrap lumber. So I've squared this end, and now I've got to do all of them where I'll cut them to 36 inches. This is exactly what I want to get away from. So I have 1¼ inch screws in a bucket like this. And I've been, anytime I have anywhere from 1 inch to 3 inch, 3.5 inch screws, sheetrock screws. And every time I have to look at each one to find them. So by having, of course, shelving, and I mean, what is these? They're the 1 inch. 1 1¼ inch over there. Inch and a quarter. Right out, almost in plain sight. So now we'll go over and screw on some brackets. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Hi, puppy. How are you? So, here's my shelf brackets. Put these down here. I've done a lot of marking. Hold on, I need my knee pad. Right? Now nobody can holler at me for that. Oh. So I've marked, this is a 3-foot line. I used a level, so it's nice and level because I'm really going to put out a 4-foot sheet of OSB out this way by 8 feet. So the shelving will be able to come in an L, and that will also define, again, from the train set from this side. I've made marks every 10 inches, all the way up, well, up 7 of them, 2 of them, so there'll be 2 brackets per shelf. Then when I put this up, I will actually screw into the shelving from the side. That's my plan. Okay, let's see. Here we go. First one. There won't be a lot of weight on these shelves. It'll be maybe 4 cans. So they're about 12 pounds each. So 50 pounds per shelf, that's not too bad. They do, I know they have those adjustable shelf systems. The thing is, I already own these. So right there is 10 inches, and then there'll be, the shelf is about 3/4 of an inch. This is going to be so handy. Because even with paint, I ended up searching and searching for the correct one, and now it'll have, I usually intentionally put a splash of paint on the can so I can tell from a distance what color it is. That's looking really good. Okay, I've got all the, I had to notch one. Put a notch, use the jigsaw to fit around that cord, cable, like that. And I had to move that cable up. Wouldn't you know, they just came right in the way. Looks pretty good. I like it. Oh, I gotta notch that one. It's pretty simple, just a jigsaw. Jigsaw. Easy as that. And this one, I have to cut because of the outlet. I'm just going to leave a void there so I can easily access the outlets. So 24 inches. Set that there. So when I set this sheet, I'll screw into that and that'll secure everything. Oh, I'm out of brackets. That was the other thing. I know I have more brackets. They're in the pile somewhere. So I think well, complete thought, Kenny. So I'm going to just tack those in with a screw, and then we'll set the paint cans on there, and that will clean up some of that mess. Wow, that cleaned up. Still looks like a mess there. Now I have to deal with screws and nails and so on. This is actually all the paint that I have right here. So I'll put a sheet of OSB here, then some shelving here for screws and nails and so on. That's next. First, I have to go buy some two or three sheets of OSB. So, short break, and we'll be back. I'm getting ready to put that OSB sheet on against here. I'm going to run a screw into each one of these shelves. So I'm going to start the screws over there. It'll be a lot simpler. I'll put that, it's just kind of it may look a little flimsy. It'll be plenty solid. I'm going to put that up, then I'll put a cross member across at the top to hold it, and one coming down on this side. Well, you'll see what I'm doing. But anyway, I'm just starting these screws. A lot easier than when I'm over there. Running them in at an angle, so I don't have to try to come in at an odd angle. Let's see how many of these actually line up. Let's try it. See what happens. Oh, there was one of the conduit that comes across over there. I made a little notch for that. And snug. Ugh. All right. So push that. And it's on. Good. I'll screw that off the rest of the way, and then we'll get some shelving on here to hold all of these buckets of screws. Then I can, and I may mark them a little bit better so I don't have to search for them. That is really going to simplify things so much more. Good. So there's a bit of a battle going on. We have shop where I do most of my work for YouTube actually, and have like 195,000 subscribers, or over here, little train station has, oh, was that a high voice? Has like 8,000 subscribers. So, and a lot of you subscribe to both channels. I really appreciate that. Anyway, getting back to work. So, strengthening this up. I'm putting the framing on this side because this side needs to be smooth for the train station, so I can paint it and so on. This is really to stiffen it up. I'm probably going to have to put a plate on the bottom and shoot it down in so it doesn't move at the top. I'm sorry, so it doesn't move at the bottom. I'll be putting an angle brace up here. So I'm going to shoot in a couple of nails into that plate. I've lined the plate up so it's exactly where I want it. The OSB has a slight bow to it. I've used this for years. It's pretty slick. Just put the nail in the end. I haven't used it for a year. You have to open it to stick that in. There's a little plastic. And a little 22. I'm using the yellow loads for this application. Let's zoom in on that. Of course, safety glasses. Kaya's got to go. There we go. And one more. It didn't feel all that solid. I think I'm going to put another nail in. Ramset. It's not Remington. Numbhead. There. Okay. Are you trying to help? That firmed up the bottom. Now I'll do the top. Mucho de better. This OSB was warped, which isn't any surprise. It always is. So this will straighten it out. I braced the wall against the train layout table. And I'll get this right here. There. Much better. All right. So all I have left to do is put shelves on, and then that much more will be up off the floor. Wow. My plan is I need another coat of paint on the door. You can see through. But what I want to do afterward, let me see if I can get that in there. going to paint these ahead of time. Oh, don't even have to nail it. I probably will though. Just wanted to illustrate this. I'm going to outline the window. Like that. And then I'm going to paint that, the trim color. I think that'll look really nice. So I'll take these, sand them down. They're a little bit rough. I'll sand them and I'll put some paint on there and paint the door. Door is all finished. I'm just going to stick these in here so you can see what it looks like. Bottom. This is just to give it some definition, you know. Oh, I think that's really setting it off. There it is. Hey, welcome to my Vardo. And we may have a guest. Who's out there? What's this? Hey, Kaya. Okay. Well, that's going to wrap up this video. What do you think, Kai? So we're going to take this out on the road at some point soon, aren't we? Because the leaves are turning, and it'd be fun to go have a cookout at some spot out in the field or something. Right, Kaya? So tell them, hit the like button, leave a comment. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, and have a great day.